Now I love a good little NPC. I love a good NPC or AI, right? So it's kind of interesting how things are kind of regressing. You know, everyone's becoming AI or NPCs. You know, don't know the terminology when it comes to if it's gendered or anything like that just yet. Give me a second. Oh, I'm just jumping right into it. Hold on. Welcome back to another episode of this randomness that is my YouTube. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about 3 topics. All right, we're going to be talking about AIs and NPCs, the greater malefic Saturn, and another third mystery topic. I'm probably just going to come with on the fly. It's somewhere in my phone. But anyway, today I was just scrolling on Twitter as one does, just enjoying the feeds and Black Twitter's, you know, good commentary. And all of a sudden I came across a NPC. Sorry. I guess they're AI technically. But I was just scrolling through. If you know this random person that does AI, I Need Bullets should come like right to mind. Mind you, I randomly found this person, okay? I randomly found this person. I wasn't looking for them at all. But yeah, just scrolling through Twitter and then boom. I guess like how do you scroll through Twitter? Anyway, it just popped up on my feed, right? And NPCs out here just busting it wide open. Wow, we live in a fun time. We live in a very fun time. I love the creativity. But not only that, with them being on Twitter, you know, like you see their Twitter pages, right? And you're like, oh wow, you're doing this, you're doing tricks, flips, everything under the sun. And then you find their Twitter and they're really, really wholesome. And it's like, oh, you get to see this cool, interesting, you know, more personable side of them, you know, just, you know, being on Twitter and, well, not Twitter, on TikTok, just their wholesome selves on TikTok. I like that. But however, when it came to this person, this NPC, this Greek NPC, who was just doing the most random things on Twitter, if you know, you know, they were still doing their shenanigans, but on TikTok. I don't know how in the world. I was just scrolling through TikTok as one does. And then I just found their content and it was alive, just randomly popped up and I'm like, I will not be giving their Twitter, I will not be giving you their handles at all. They don't need that kind of, you know, publicity, at least over here. But I do acknowledge that, you know, people who do sex work, you know, they gotta do it, you know, like it's an occupation just like any other occupation. It's what it is. But just to find out that they're doing the same, you know, AI NPC thing on TikTok, just took me back, man. Took me back. So in disbelief, like, how could the algorithm pick up on that? I was just like literally on their Twitter for like 2.3 seconds, and I was like, oh wow, that's wow, not for wow. Then left with good reason because that was quite a bit going on, and they were just like, need more bullets, need more. Creativity. Shout out to Pinky Doll, the original NPC queen. But everyone is definitely making their bag from this AI NPC thing. What do you guys think about this? Are you also NPCs? Are you thinking about doing AI and NPC content? Ice cream. Yes. Ice cream good. Rose flavor. Oh my God. But y'all, that really tripped me out. That really did. Shout out to the people who are, you know, doing their AI and NPC bag. Go ahead. If you got to make that coin like that, make that coin like that. I'll just be here commentating and rooting you on because you gave me something to talk about. In a good way. Speaking of odd things and whatnot, let's get on to our second topic. Saturn, the greater malefic. That dark, scary planet that I guess you could worship it. I don't know. Maybe you do worship Saturn. Hey, I'm not judging, but that planet that represents death is very prominent in my chart and it likes me. It really does. It does. It's in those good house. I think it's in the 10th house. My Saturn's in the 10th house, all that kind of stuff. Libra moon here. I don't really go by too many astrology things, but apparently that's something that's very interesting. Balancing all those good acts and finding stuff. Basically, I'm the avatar from my birth chart. But let's look into a couple of facts about Saturn. Just real quick, it really was a very interesting topic that I just literally came across. So as you know, Saturn governs themes of discipline, responsibility, structure, and authority. It rules over areas like careers, ambitions, long-term goals, and societal structures. I don't really like too much structural order when it's more oppressive than anything. We all need order. There's order to everything in the whole entire world. Yes. NPC breaking out. But there comes a time where it's like, is it structural or is it more oppressive than anything? And also Saturn also represents the long-term kind of thing. Like if you have a task, right? You expect immediate results. it rewards you in the long run. Like maybe 2 to 5 years later down the road, or maybe a lesson you probably should have learned like about, 2 days ago, but it took you a month and now you understand the whole entire complexity of the situation and everything in between, because Saturn definitely represents that besides death. Yeah. Apparently also, Saturn likes Libra, Aquarius, and something else. Capricorn? We're going to say Capricorn. Yeah, we're going to say Capricorn. But let's go into a couple of more facts about Saturn. Saturn's influence is often felt as challenges and obstacles in one's life. The obstacles are seen as opportunities for personal growth and development. Saturn teaches patience, endurance, and importance of hard work. Okay, yeah. Now, that right there really does reflect me a bit more. Does it reflect you in your day-to-day life? What are your Saturn placements? Are they prominent? Anything there? Do you have in the 4th house, 5th house, 13th house, whatever? I'm just kidding. 13th house is no longer recognized because they were like, nah, back in the Babylonian period. And we still like nah to this very day. I mean, Jupiter's also a pretty prominent place in my chart as well. Basically, my whole entire chart radiates such independence, such creativity. I could run for president. Would I? Hell no. No. I'll leave it to somebody else. But Saturn really has been very prominent in my chart and prominent in my life. I definitely will say that. Throughout all the struggles that I've encountered, I've endured them. I've come through them and I've learned their lesson. Absolutely. Like, let me see, for like the first, I would say 3 years of me actually doing work. Let me see, like when I first got my job at Hot Topic when I was like, 19 or so. Hold on, I'll go to another different job right there. So fast forward to like a security job. I did the job for like 2 years. The lesson that I learned in the long run is your time is precious and don't you waste it, because you can't get it back. You can't get a refund check because you wasted your time. We would all love that. But that's definitely a lesson I would definitely say I've learned due to that right there. It took a long time for me to learn. Looking back at it now, it makes time far more precious in the now than it did way before then. I mean, it's like, definitely capitalize on the time that you definitely have and don't waste it in any type of way unless you want to. That's your prerogative. I ain't judging. Not judging. But that big dark planet, that scary dark planet that also technically represents Lucifer, I guess, as well. I forget which other, there's also a Greek god that it also represents. I can't be bothered. I think it's Hades, but yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I also have Mars in my placement too as well in my chart. Yeah. It's a lot of fun things up in there. If you want to, you can check my birth chart video. I went over the whole entire thing. I didn't go over the career path though. I definitely didn't. But there'll be more time for that discussion whenever you see me upload more videos of my shea butter business coming to you soon. In fact, I went and made me a butter. I did indeed. Now, dang, this thing is oily. As you can see, I've been going through a lot of this. This is just the first batch, okay? I'm definitely working up on it, testing the formulas and making sure everything is spick and span for the future. I didn't add any, what was it called? Emulsifying, was it emulsifying wax? We're going to say emulsifying wax. No. It was stearic acid. That's what it was. Ooh, that's buttery. Anyway, gave some to a coworker and also made 2 for my sister and everything. It's really good. I like it. It's going to be improved. Coming to you soon in the future. Arto things. Okay, and lastly, to our third point, we'll be talking about, well, speaking of death, let's talk about those 50-cent burgers that people were getting about 2 days ago. Did you get one? Now, I'm not going to be saying that was a weird thing that was happening because never in our lives did Wendy's, McDonald's, and whatever place, I think it was also Burger King, sold burgers so cheaply. Y'all know something's wrong with the beef. Come on now, you know something's wrong with the beef. It definitely was. Oh, lo and behold, I think they actually had a beef recall. It was E. coli. It was from some type of company. That means somebody was taking a dump in the beef, or they chopped up the cows along with the dookie bladder. You know what I mean? One of those. And now was infected. Pretty harsh though. Save the cows. Let's lessen our meat intake. I'm sorry. I love meat, but I'll do it for the cows. The cute little things. Absolutely. I mean, I don't even eat fast food like that, but did y'all eat those 50-cent burgers? Now, I do believe that it was 1-cent burgers at McDonald's, which is pretty sus. Really sus. I'm going to say that out loud. Yeah. McDonald's could be feeding us, I won't say, insert thing here, But, as definitely suspicious, why in the world, throughout this time, would McDonald's be so charitable? No company is charitable because companies aren't people. This isn't a conspiracy theory, I promise you. But I do find it odd. The recall on the beef, the dookie beef, and the cheap burgers that we were all getting. I didn't get those burgers. Disclaimer, I didn't get a burger. Did you get a burger? Anyway, but yeah, everyone getting those cheeseburgers and everything. Everyone pretty much ate very well, but I'm pretty sure you got the runs quite quickly. Quite quickly, especially eating like like, was it just the cheeseburgers you can get, or was it the whole menu? Because like mostly McDonald's burgers are burgers. I mean, this is the burgers menu and all that kind of stuff, but that's neither here nor there. What was it? Oh my gosh, NPC. Oh my gosh, wild times. Free burgers, Saturn the Malefic, the Greater Malefic, being prominent in our charts and being all deathy. Do people want to be AIs and NPCs? We live in a very fun, interesting time. Oh my gosh, what a time to be alive. It's so much fun. A little bit of chaos, a little chaotic. I kind of like it. Just, don't throw too much at me like that. We ain't here for that, but it's fun to watch slightly. Watch out for those fires. They're getting everywhere. So yeah, watch out. We're in crazy times, but also fun times, but also crazy times. Can't stress that enough. Well, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed your burger. If you actually did get that 1 cent to $50 burger, 50 cent dollar, 1 cent burger to 50 cent burger. There we go. I fixed it. But if you didn't, it's cool because you weren't hungry that day and you didn't want your booty hole to get blown out. Anyway, I'm gonna let you get back to doing what you're doing. Thank you for actually sitting through this right here. Love you so much. I really do. That it really does mean a lot that you sit through these videos and that you enjoy them. I have so much fun making them. In fact, I have about, oh my gosh, so many videos coming. Not Star Wars. The Daedric Princess interviews will be coming. I was definitely told that I had to make those immediately for every Daedric Prince. It's coming out very soon. Don't you worry. Don't worry, house. It's coming out. Don't worry. Anyway, I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing. Thank you for sitting through the video. I will catch you next time. All right, later.